Welcome to our community story time. You can find a new chapter from one of our favorite family-friendly books at 8 p.m. each weeknight on the Literacy Center's YouTube channel and on Crater Radio, a local online radio station. The previous chapter is replayed on Crater Radio each weeknight at about 7:45, just before the new chapter airs. You can also listen to all previous Goodnight Flagstaff recordings on YouTube. We are currently reading Race to the Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. If you'd like to check it out to read along with us at home, it is available in the Hoopla app with your Coconino County Library card. Check one out today. Please email us if you'd like to join our team of readers and connect with your community through story. All ages are welcome. And tonight we have several very young readers. Our email is goodnightflagstaff@gmail.com. Last time we read together, Nizhoni and the others searched Shell Mountain for the perfect shell. Halfway through the day, Nizhoni found it, but then a large bird flew overhead. Thankfully, it wasn't Mr. Charles, but only a herald of Dabinsa, who says its guardian has disappeared, but Nizhoni is also a guardian, and they must separate to find all the gifts, protect the mountains, and all of Dineta in time.
I'm here. My name is Jamie Paul, and I'm here with a bunch of people from Montessori Forest Adventurers Camp to read to you from Chapter 20. Here, they'll introduce themselves.
I'm Daisy Smith. I'm Ellie Waltier. I'm Mia Rose Santoro. I'm Miriam Rubin. I'm Winnie Waltier. I'm Della Santoro.
And they'll each be reading a part from Chapter 20. And so here we go. The title of Chapter 20 is Warning, May Cause Screaming. We hear the heralds coming before we see them. Great feathery bodies block the sun, and the sound of what seems like hundreds of massive wings fills the air. The wind grows stronger, blowing us back so hard we have to dig our feet into the ground to keep from falling over. And above us, two birds appear, both as big as trucks. One blue, one yellow. The blue bird lands first. The plumage on its back and wings is the brilliant hue of a perfect summer sky, and its belly is a grayish blue.
Yatte.
It says, its voice a deep rumble.
I am Doli, the herald of Totsil, the mountain of the day, the southernmost secret mountain of the home of the turquoise guardians and the bluebird heralds.
It turns its head to Shijin.
I had your call, sister, so I came. How many I helped? Doli, my brother,
Shijin says.
This child, called Mac, is a descendant of one of the two hero twins. It must take him to Turquoise Boy so he may collect the gift he needs to offer to Spider Woman. The tiny Che will accompany you.
Doli bows his head to Mac.
I would be honored to take you to my mountain so you can meet my guardian and request your boon.
He drops down until his belly rests against the snow.
Climb on my back, child, called Mac and Tiny Che, and we will be off.
Mac gives me big eyes. I know that expression. Those are his chili cheese dog on the roller coaster vomit eyes.
You'll be okay, Mac,
I say firmly.
You can do this. Just think about reuniting with Dad. What if there's a test?
He asks morosely as he climbs on Doli's back.
What if I'm not tough enough to do it by myself? You can do it.
I repeat, reminding myself of my basketball coach. Okay, coach doesn't always have the most original sayings, but I try to make it sound reassuring anyway.
Besides, you'll have Mr. Yazzie to help you.
I hand the horned toad up to him, and he tucks him into the neck of his own black hoodie.
He'll make sure you get the turquoise.
Mac nods and puts his brave face on.
We will meet at the top of Spider Rock in the canyon of Shay.
Shijin says to Dolly.
I will see you there no later than sunrise tomorrow.
Dolly says before he gathers his great body and launches himself into the air. I think I hear Mac screaming, or maybe that's just the wind. Hard to tell. The second herald, who has been waiting patiently for Dolly to leave, lands in the spot the other bird vacated.
Yatte.
It says in a soft, laughing voice that sounds like clear water running in a rocky stream.
So the herald of Dokosli, the mountain of the afternoon, the westernmost sacred mountain, and the home of the yellow guardians and the yellow warbler heralds.
It turns its head to Shijin.
You reign. Yes, my sister.
Shijin introduces Davery and explains his mission, and Sidi lowers her body to let Davery climb on her back.
I guess I'll see you at Spider Rock.
I tell him, feeling suddenly extra anxious, like maybe I won't see him again.
Don't worry about me, Nizhoni.
He says, guessing what I'm thinking.
I've never ridden on a bird's back before, so this should be fun.
Did I mention that Davery is the best? I watch as Sidi flaps her great wings and takes to the air. This time, I'm sure I hear screaming.
Well, Nizhoni,
Shijin says.
Are you ready to go to the Black Mountain?
Now that the two of us are alone, I can tell her the truth.
I think there's been a mistake.
I say.
I know what Mr. Yazzie said about me being related to original Monster Slayer and how I'm supposed to be the backup guardian of Dabinsa, Nitsa, and everything, and this is hard for me to admit.
I take a deep breath.
I'm no hero.
I squeeze my eyes shut and wait for Shijin to laugh at me. When I don't hear anything, I open one eye enough to peek. She's standing in the same place, waiting patiently.
Did you hear me?
I ask.
0 hero material over her. I wouldn't go as far as I say I'm a loser, but I'm actually a winner, if you know what I mean. So maybe you should try someone else. I think I've got exactly the right person,
Shijin says.
Why don't you just pretend you're a hero for a while and let me carry the burden of believing in you. What do you mean? It's scary to have people expecting something from you. Sometimes it's scary. It's so scary we want to run away or give up.
I nod my head vigorously.
Bingo!
I whisper under my breath.
So don't worry about what you're supposed to be. Just be who you are. Just Nizhoni,
Bagay.
Exactly.
But what if that's not enough?
Who you are is always enough. Now climb on and we'll go for a ride. I want to show you my beautiful mountain.
I clamber onto Shijin's back, digging my hands into her thick layer of feathers.
I'm ready.
I shout.
Then hang on tight,
She says as she takes to the air. I do as she says, pressing my face against the soft down on her neck and squeezing my eyes shut. My stomach flutters and dips as the earth goes out from under me, but I am proud to say I do not scream. Not even once. That is the end of chapter 20. Join us tomorrow night for chapter 21, which is called Black Mountain.